All right. Now watch the right tackle and watch the center. You with me on the right tackle? Now there's kind of two double teams. Do you see any space? One guy gets a forward leg and one guy gets behind. You see the left guard get behind. You see the center get the forward leg. You see the right guard get behind and the right tackle have a forward leg. Well, have you seen a sight than that right there? Right? It's a pretty sight, isn't it? There's two double teams, or whatever the hell you want to call them, zone plays, whatever. They're not necessarily double teams on powers or counters. But the bottom line is, everybody teaches one guy get half a guy. One guy gets half, the other guy gets half. Because somebody comes off from the linebacker, and nobody blocks anybody. So all we're really studying now is the guy that's chipping, the guy with the forward leg, the high leg. You with me now? Okay, we're looking at it, right? This shouldn't be confusing because we're seeing it in color here. All right? So the guy we're studying is 73, all right? And you can push with your hands there. Look at the center, roll his hips. Look at that movement right there. The high leg guy is always the second guy. The high leg guy is always he's always, like the right guard and right tackle are double teaming. So the right guard's the post, the right tackle's the high leg guy. All right? The center's got the high leg. So basically it's the uncovered guy. Now watch this. Watch this right guard. The only thing he does wrong, what do you think I'm going to say now? You guys have been with me for a couple hours, all right? All right, now, this right guard does good, all right? But you know what he does? He's got a pretty high leg. This guy's covering, this guy's got a high... He goes that way. He pierces, he vacates the line of scrimmage too soon. You don't have to go right away, all right? If you go right away, the guy that you're helping, whatever. So watch this right guard go forward, all right? All right? So what could he do right there? That guy's a little bit further. He could root his feet, right? That right guard right there, all right? All right? Because he's still got to get that linebacker, right? But that right guard, let's say this is the guy right here. That right guard, he's whatever, right-handed, he could, and I could, boom, I could stick this arm out because I'm a guard now. I don't have to put the shoulder in, right? I can play long. Open, bang, bam, bam, bam. Don't go like this. All right? If you have to go like this to get in front of the guy, fine. But as soon as you vacate right now, you haven't helped this guy. But, well, the ball's going to the left, so they're really not going to switch because the right tackle's got to get him, and the right guard's got to come off on the backer. If the ball was going to the right, now the right guard would try to get all of them, and the tackle would have the forward leg.
Coach, I think he's trying to say if that guy pierces across his face.
If he pinches, it's just a natural reaction because I haven't gone anywhere. I've just taken one step, and then I end up finishing him, blocking him with my hands. It'll happen naturally. All right, now. Let's see what now. Let's go here. Now we're looking at the trail man, all right? Now what we're looking at the guy that's going to cover the guy, all right? All right, now watch the right guard and right tackle. The right tackle is going to have a high leg. The right guard covers him. You understand what I'm talking about? Right there, fellas. So this is a double, I don't care if it's a zone play. They're not double teaming now. I guess you could call it a zone play. They are not double teaming for this guy back here. They're double teaming for that guy. So the ball's going over here. Why don't you think this guy goes straight ahead? If he goes straight ahead, he hits this gap, he falls in and makes the tackle. If he works with this guy, right, he makes the tackle. So I gotta do some kind of a double team block to make that linebacker freeze or whatever, right? So this might be like an inside zone. And that linebacker, you see what I'm talking about, that gray area. So watch the tackle have a high leg, and watch the right guard, and watch the right tackle. He lunges to a high leg. Watch the right tackle on the finish. All right. Let's go to play number 3. All right, here we go. All right. Watch the left guard. Watch the left guard cover. So the left guard, they're going for the backside backer. See the back linebacker? So the left guard, watch what he does. He takes a little step with his inside foot, and then he scoots. He takes 2 steps backwards. The left guard steps inside in case the guy pinches. Then he goes behind him with the left. Then he brings his right behind again. The left tackle's got the high leg. The right guard's covering him. The right guard's trying to get all of them. The tackle's trying to chip him. They are hip to hip, shoulder to shoulder. One guy's behind, one guy's ahead. We got it? We're looking at it? All right, watch this one. Watch the center now. 2 steps back. The center is scooting. Now let me show you what scooting means. Watch the center. 1 step back, 2 steps back. See the second step come back? Even though it looks like he crosses his feet. He's not going forward. Remember the first drill I did, the second drill, scooting? He's got his feet behind him. But his upper body's going forward. His upper body's going forward. His upper body's going forward. His feet are behind, but he's teetering forward. He's lunging forward. That's the only way he's going to cover the guy. He's got to lose ground. Okay?
When they join at the hips, it always seems like the guy gets his guard, has his leg in between the tackle that he's next to him.
Absolutely. Well, because
footwork, Coach?
What's that?
Is that part of the footwork?
Well, the part of the footwork is the one guy's trying to get behind, so he's going to be behind. The other guy's trying to go forward with that high leg.
They're joined at the hips, and he's more or less got his leg in between.
Absolutely.
At what point is the guy going to come off? He's going to work upfield to the second level.
He's only going to come off when he gets to the depth of the linebacker. If he comes off too soon and leaves the guy makes the tackle. Don't come off on the down guy until you get to the depth of the backer. Now, what if the backer runs through? That's why the guy that's covering him has got his head inside. So bottom line is, you'll notice, I think I'll go back one here a little bit. If you'll notice, the center right now, where do you think he's got his head where he's looking? The center's got his head inside. He's covering him with his feet. So what I'm saying is, if the Pittsburgh Steelers can understand it, you can understand it, right? What I'm saying to you, he's covering him. His third step actually goes forward. So this guy the center went 1, 2, forward. And his head is inside. See the head inside? All right? Because he wants to be square in case the backer runs through the gap. The backer runs through the gap, right? If he blitzes, who's going to block him? You can't bury yourself. That's why you've got to play long. Everything's right? So what that center ended up doing was he ended up going 1, 1, 2, but he's leaning for 1, 2, and that third step went forward. Bam, bam, boom. All right? And then this guy went boom, boom. All right? Now, I would rather go like this. Take this first step. Remember, take that, and then bang, bang, bang. I don't care how you do it. One guy's got a forward leg. The other guy's covering the guy. To cover him, you got to go backwards. Okay? I see a lot of guys with their heads. The point I'm saying is nobody's stupid in here, but when you can see it and you're looking at it, there shouldn't be any questions. Right? Seriously. Right? Let's watch it. All right. Let's watch this one here. Okay. Watch the left tackle and the left guard. They're going for the backside linebacker. I think the left tackle made a mistake because, well, I'm sorry. The left tackle and the left guard are going for the front side backer. Do you see what the guard's trying to do? See the guard try to get all of them? The left guard's trying to cover him. The guy pinches inside. All right? The left tackle's chipping him, forward legging him, high legging him, whatever you want to call it. Boom. One guy's forward, one guy's behind. but he's getting all of them, right?
So it's just as likely that the guy covering them all could be the guy that eventually comes off. It's not necessarily...
Absolutely, because that's why he's got his head inside. So if and we'll do this with these guys, but let's say I'm that center and I went boom, 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 and I'm see where my head is? If this guy jumps out, then I'm going to come off on the backer. But if you try to just go shoulder to shoulder with both guys, then somebody comes off, then they split you. Though nobody's been taught to get the whole guy. Cover him. The other guy's just chipping for you. And when you chip, you don't even need to put the shoulder in. I'll show you some where you can come down and play long with your arms. Play long with your hands. Keep the head out. Okay, so really, the guy we're looking at now is the left guard. We saw this before, but I'm using this example again. So who's getting all of the guy? 65. Who's getting just part of them? 61. All right, but when 65 goes slow motion right there, you with me? If that linebacker ran through the back door, because this guy's got his head inside, he'll come off on him. You understand what I'm talking about? The guy that's trying to cover the guy and get all of them still has his head inside because the outside guy is going to whack him. All right? Shouldn't be any questions because we're seeing it over and over, right? And I got you written down on the note there, right? I've got this called as the square scoot guy. This guy's getting square and he's scooting. All right? 65 is scooting. Both feet behind and he's getting square. His third step will go forward. Okay, let's go to play 9. All right. Watch where the center's got his head. See his head backside? Watch the center here. See the center, left foot back, right foot back, lunging into the block. See where the center's head is? Right there. Do you see how the center gets himself totally? Left foot comes back, right foot comes back, then left foot goes forward to square himself because he's getting help by 65. But 61's got the head inside initially. The guy kind of galloping, high leg, he'll put him back on the down guy. Okay? So I'm not necessarily using this to do the entire double team. I'm trying to show you about the guy that's going to get all of the guy, right? If that makes sense to you. All right. Watch the center get all of the guy. Watch his head, though. Watch the center's head. See where it is? Left foot goes back. Right foot doesn't go forward. It just goes over. See the center's hat? See the center's hat right there? See what that center's looking for? He's looking for 58 to run through. All right? And then the left guard's going to knock him back to him. And then the center eventually, watch what the center eventually does. He gets his head over there. That's pretty, isn't it? Okay? Watch the center here. Watch where his head is. Okay, watch this one right here. This is unbelievable. This is John Urschel from Canisius High School. Center. Watch him. Okay. So the center took his right foot back. Watch his left foot. Where does his left foot go? Sideways. He's really probably losing, but he's not stepping forward. All right, now watch where his head is. See where Urschel's head is? You know what he's looking for? Now they're going to 94. The left guard's going to 50. But you see what Urschel's looking for? He's worried that 94 might come back and fill the A gap. All right, you see it now? And then eventually, the guard comes off. See the right guard with a high leg? The right guard's got a forward leg. He is stepping forward. Boom. And then watch Urschel reset his hat. No run through, no run through. Watch it. Oh, clinic right there. Look at that play right there. Trust me, nobody knows. They don't know it. It's simple. They do not. Because most guys, you get half, I'll get half, and they get split. Or one guy gets all of the guy, and the other guy hits him, but then a linebacker runs through, and they don't know how to come off on the run through because the guy that's covering didn't stick his head inside. Okay, so we got that one. Pretty good, right? All right. All right, so I got 100 of those right there. All right. All right, got to go to D6. All right, now, this is kind of the whole thing together, all right? These are two double. Now, you guys might be disappointed. I know power. I got powers, counters. I got everything. But I'm just trying to show you two guys double teaming a guy to a linebacker. I'm not pulling guards on these plays, right? So you two got these two got those two. What do you call this? Want to call? Watch this going over and over and over again, right? Same, right? All right, watch the right tackle. He's going to do the high leg. The right guard's covering him. What don't I like? Now, you guys been with me for a long enough time. What don't I like about the center? All right. Now, what I'm saying, the center is doing what? He's walking around the block. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? The center is walking around the block. He's not walking through the block. Okay? So that center, okay, he's going to go to his left. I would have him kind of pick that foot up, put that, and he, bam, bam, bam. That center is walking around the block. How many of your guys do that? Walk around the block rather than through the block with a high leg, a forward leg, a gallop. Blah, blah, blah. One guy gets all, the other guy gets a chip. Okay? All right? All right. Right guard. All right, so here's what this right guard thought. He says, this guy's really tight to me. I've already got him. I mean, what I'm saying is this right guard, you with me? He doesn't have to go here, get in front of him. This guy's really tight on him. Because, you know, the techniques, it may vary a little bit. Watch this right guard. What's he doing with his feet? Right now, I think you guys should know. What he's doing right now with his feet. He's rooting. And he grabs the guy coming down, hammers him. The guy covering 66 torques him, throws him, uses circular force on him. But bottom line, it's the same over and over again. The feet are rooted. All right? One guy's got all of them. The other guy's got a forward leg. Watch the right tackle. Watch the right tackle. Kind of hop into it. See it? Same play, a different play. All right. Watch him. Watch the right. Now, so the right guard, if he knows that guy's two-gapping him, remember? So you guys, like I said, you've been with me for a couple hours, right? This guy's coming like a bitch over this guy, 100 miles an hour. Boom, boom. What should I do to him? Easy. Throw him. Throw him. Use his momentum against him. Keep the head out, right? I'm going to use the hands. We'll have them so changed up. As soon as I talk about the helmet. All right. All right, are we good with a high leg? One guy's got a high leg, one guy's covering. Same two guys. Oh, there it is, look. So why bother taking a guy and double teaming the I'm busting my ass, and he kicks your ass. Just throw him. Use his momentum against him. Get your hands inside, grab him in there, and do this, and the next guy's coming down and whacking him. Right? Simple. Watch this. This is like a draw. Watch the right tackle. He's a little high. He could be low, but watch what they do to that guy. One guy's got all of them. One guy's got half of them. And the ball goes out there, which is good. All right, watch the center. Center's going to get all of them. All right? And the center moves his left foot, and the right guard's got a high leg. Now this right tackle's really low here. Watch him. Okay, so that's that one right there. Okay, all right. Now, what I'll do with these guys right here. Come on up the end before we got. Okay, here we go. All right, let's go right here. Okay, good. We'll use all of you. All right, you coming over here. Be on offense. All right, now, what I'm saying, you all that shit I did with the balls, you don't even need the balls. You don't even need the balls. What I'm saying to you, let's say, go ahead, bend down. Let's say I wanted to show him how to hit and lift the guy. If I just put my hands like this, go ahead, just lift your hands. Yeah, okay, go ahead. Just hit. Yeah, just lift. Ready? Hit. Hit. You understand what I don't have the medicine ball. I just moved my hand. Or maybe now let's do it pretty live. Okay, bend down. All right, so I'm on defense. I come across, boom. He plays, we're not going 100 miles an hour. It's not full speed. Those boards and bags and shoot like that. Use the guy. Use the guy and have him do something that the defensive guy would do. All right, all we're talking about now is the high leg guy. All right, so here's a guy. Let's have you be left. Are you left guard or left tackle? I'm left tackle. Go get over here. Left tackle. Get over here, buddy. Okay. I was working with a guy a couple weeks ago. He was pro in the NFL, actually. And he said, this first time a 17-year-old little scared me. And I have no idea why. I just was talking so fast to him. Okay, here we go. Bend down. All right, now, all I want you to do is, okay, in fact, just pick this foot up and put it down, all right? And all I want you to do is take both hands. I'll get your hand up here just a little bit. And I'll take, all right, now I want you to go bang, bang. Now watch my shoulders, watch my shoulders. And I just want you to go, all right, go ahead. Okay, you see what I just did? All right, so you just relax, all right? All right, so all I want you to do is pick that foot up. I want you to gallop with that foot, and I want you to hit him on the hip. But watch this. Here's the key. What if he turns the tank? He wants to only turn the turret and not the hip. Bottom line is, if I'm going to be the second guy coming down on the double team or the guy with a high leg, what I want to do is, watch, so I can, how many of your guys come down like this on a double team? And they never come off on the backer. It's because they turn. How can you make up the distance hitting the guy with your what? Your hands. Okay, here we go. Ready, set, hut, hut. Okay, good. One more time. That leg's forward. Ready, set, hut, hut. Okay, good. All right, use two hands to push him. All right, but don't turn your hips. Set, hut, hut. Okay, attaboy, good. Because where's the guy vulnerable? Right on the hip. So what this guy did, he kind of galloped into the block, but my pads are going here. See me reach across, we call it a cross shove. I'm shoving the guy, but I'm not turning my pads because I never come off on the backer. I got some good clips of that. Why don't you try it now? All right? You're playing what side? Right. Get on here. All right, I want you to pick up that foot, put it down, and then gallop forward. Okay, here we go. Attaboy, shove him. Attaboy, good. All right, ready, set, hut, hut. Okay, all right, not bad. But go ahead, do it again, real slow motion. Ready, set, hut, hut. See what I want to do? Right? You can roll those hips, snap those hips, whatever. Good. Okay, come on up. What are you playing? What side?
Left.
Left guard, like?
Yeah.
Okay, bud. Here. All right. Okay. All right, so all I want you to do is, I want you to go like, say there's a shade, right? I want you to go bang, and kind of just gallop it. Okay, go half speed. Ready? Sit. Hut. Okay, one more time. Do it again. But I'm going to keep your shoulders as square as I can. Ready? Sit. Hut. Okay, that's good. One more time. But push him on the hip, because that's where he's most vulnerable. Raise your hand a little bit so we can see the hip. Ready? Sit. Hut. Okay, yeah, good. Can you see what he's doing? Let's walk through that. Ready? Set, hut, hut. He's got that. I'm going to get all of them, so I'm behind him. Okay, you're up, pal. Your left? Okay, bud. High leg gallop. Move this foot first. Lower your center of gravity. Ready? Set, hut, hut. Okay, one more time. Okay, but you're going to go forward with your second step, right? Not that way. Going to go right up. Ready? Set. Hut, tut. Okay, attaboy. Hit him on the hip now. Ready? Set. Hut, tut. Attaboy. Good. Pretty good. Good job. All right. All right, here we go. We're going to sit down now. All right. All right. So, all righty. Here we go. All right, now watch this here. All right, now, this is just another technique right here now, okay? What this is a backside tackle, okay? This guy right here, David Hack knows how to do this real good. They're running a play over here, and these two guys are working together. But this guy knows if I get this guy, he might run fast. So this guy's trying to get him, and this guy's trying to get through. They're trying to get this guy off on him. Now that right tackle knows I got to get deeper. I got to get deeper. I can't just, the play's wider, so I got to get behind the guard. Watch what the right tackle does. He moved the back foot first. So this is nothing but a karaoke. This is nothing but a skip pull like some of you guys teach on power. But you see the position he can get to overtake the down guy if the ball's a little wider. Now we wouldn't use this if the ball was going up the middle, right? But the ball would go, say, C gap, okay? Although, Aaron, we've talked about other ways to do that. But anyway, just showing you what... Sorry? All right. All right, let's go to D7 here now. All right, now watch this here. Now this is going to blow your mind now, fellas. Okay? But I'm not trying to blow your mind. Okay? All right. Let's say the ball was coming up the middle, up the middle, up the middle. This guard could take a step and hit him, and come off on him late. High leg, high leg. This guy could get all of them in case this guy comes in here because the ball would come up here. The ball's going over here now. Over here now. Over here. So watch what this guy does. He goes this way a little. If he goes here and hits him and then comes, I'll never get in front of him. So this right guard is what we call shuffling now. He's not scooting. If I said he was going to scoot, he'd have a lot of forward momentum. If he just did the chip, he'd step and go forward. He's got to kind of get over here, but he's not going to fall on his face, so he's under control. So this is a shuffle, okay? All right, here we go. Let's watch the right guard. Are you with me now? Here's what happens in high school, guys. You guys might have the perfect blocking scheme, and boy, we're going to play this team this week, and they do one little thing different. Oh, Jesus, they blitzed. Oh, they all... We can't do it anymore. We got to go. We got to just run outside, toss it every play. You got to have blocking techniques that handle every stunt. Okay? So you're running an off-tackle play. Whatever your scheme is, better handle all this. Now, that's why this right guard gives off a little bit, because watch the shade loop out to him. That right guard just didn't go to second. It would be easy right now, right? This right guard could just go to the second level right now. Boom, right? Go over here and get the guy. I think that's where he's going anyway. Let's see. Oh, well, oh my God, now this guy loops and this guy loops, and there's guys that are free. So where you guys are screwed, and college guys and pro guys, are tackles for losses. Tackles for loss. How many tackles for losses do you have? Because whatever blocking scheme you use works against their base, but then they give you all kinds of, you can't block it. Okay? So that's why this guard is losing a little ground. And then watch what happens. So they're going for 57, all right? Watch the center. He's scooting. The right guard is shuffling. And they kind of pick it up. Watch the right guard from Pittsburgh, right? Now, what do you think the Pittsburgh right guard would do if the ball was going up the middle? We just saw the clips on it, right? The Pittsburgh right guard, if the ball was going up the middle, he would step like that and go forward, right? High leg, or just high leg, boom. But now the ball is moving, so he's going to move a little bit. Move. This guy's going to go further. They're going to go further. The ball's wider. All right? Am I losing anybody on that? Watch what the right guard does. He's looking to his gap. He's not sure because the ball is going more of a stretch. In fact, what don't I like that the right tackle does? You can tell right now I don't like that. See him cross his feet? I don't give a fuck if he scoots, shuffles, whatever he does, but don't do that. The right guard's got 55, but he doesn't know. What doesn't he know? He doesn't know that 95's not going to pinch. 95, right? And the ball's going off tackle. So watch what the right guard for the Steelers do. Watch what the center does. The center's 2 feet go back. You with me? You understand? His left foot goes behind the line. All right? His right foot goes back. You see the center cover the guy by losing ground with 2 feet. You with me now? Can you coach this? All right? I don't know. Maybe you don't run these plays. Maybe they're too hard. Most guys don't know how to zone block. I'm telling you the truth. It's not they're stupid. They say, we don't run the wishbone, we run the here or whatever, the wish or wing T. That's what we know because everybody blocks down. But if you're into any of this zone, man, oh man, you better be able to pick up. So that's why you can't vacate right now. Okay. All right. All right, now watch this one right here. I think we saw this one before. Now we're going to watch this DeCastro again. Same stuff. His feet are rooted. Pancake. All right, now watch this here. Now, here's what we're talking about. You're playing against the team, and they're zone blocking, all right? But let's say we know this guy's just playing hard, and then this guy's going to scrape off, all right? So when these guys come together, this guy sets him up and throws him, and this guy kills him. Rather than just going over here to zone block, this guy says, hey, these guys are these guys are coming into your heart. So that left tackle goes, and that left guard goes boom, boom, boom. The left guard now shoves him, right? He's not going down. He's not going down on a high leg. He's going out on a hammer. He's going to hammer the guy. He's going to shove the guy. Okay, watch what they do to the down guy. Okay? So the left tackle's got his hands inside, right? And the left guard is what I call hammer. You understand what I'm talking about? Watch the left tackle. So the left tackle's working with the left guard, and they're on the backside. What does the left guard do? He roots his feet. His hands are a little late, but you see the left guard, his hands aren't bad. But I'll guarantee you, fellas, if you look at your film, the reason your guards get knocked back or get shoved back is because their hands are wide, and the guy on defense knocks their ass off. So that right guard, that left guard for the Bengals, that left guard, he's kind of doing this. No. He should be, bam, boom, just like that. Because you let the guy hit you in the chest, you get knocked back. That's the key. Hands are tight. Floyd Mayweather, boom, everything's in here. Protect your chest, okay? All right, anyway, watch the left tackle. Hammers him, right? The left guard. Now, don't get that confused, fellas, to the front side play that we watched. The front side, the double teams. These are this is a backside block, but the left tackle he hits that guy hard and makes the hole. This is called the Tarkin Hammer, all right? Watch the center. See the center use the guy's momentum to shove him? See it? Watch him shove 90 sideways. They're not trying to knock him straight back. They're trying to use circular force to move him. Move him laterally. You get a bigger hole. Look at the hole. Guard are going for 26. His left hand, whatever comes, if he plays long, it might be right and left. But the bottom line is, he takes the left hand off because he's been taught that one arm is longer than two. So the most natural arm to use is the right arm for this guy. If he got behind him a little bit more, it might be his left hand. It all works out if you use your hands. All right, watch the left guard and the left tackle. Now watch the left tackle. He didn't really get behind like I like. See how he just crosses over? See, I'm sorry, the right tackle. But what I do like that the right tackle does, watch. See him shove him? You with me now? This is the backside tackle, shove out of that guy. Because he can't get behind him because he goes with the guard. Watch the left guard here now. You see his forward momentum? See him lean forward? See his hands are late? And he gets slung, all right? You with me? He's not arching his back. He doesn't have his hands. He's not rolling his hips, the left guard. All right, but while I'm showing you is the right guard and right tackle are using 93's momentum to throw him. One guy has got him. The other guy is hammering him. Well, watch both. Watch the left guard in the center. Watch the right guard and the right tackle. And even if you didn't know what you're doing, as soon as you taught your kids to play what? Long. Don't play short. Flippers, shoulders, whatever. The only guy that might have to play short is the center, because sometimes the nose guard is so tight to him, he can't get a locked out arm, all right? Play long. Play long. You'll figure it out. You will figure it out. Move the down guys laterally. All right, watch the hole. Boom. Watch the right tackle displace the 5 technique. Number I'm on here, 7. Watch this. Watch the center. Boom. We're good, right? We got it? Can you do it? Can you coach it? What do you notice the center didn't do, though? He didn't go to the second level right now. It's a draw, but even if it wasn't a draw, he still should bide a little time before he goes to 51. If you pierce now, you'll never be able to help your buddy. All right, let's talk about some down blocks here. Okay? Everybody asks me about down blocks here. Okay, here we go. I can only go by what I see now, okay? Now, the old down block, you could put your head across the bow and cut the guy, right? I mean, you go down here, cross shoulder block. You know how you put your head in front and then you like reverse them, whatever, okay? A lot of times now, fellas, you put your head in front, they come around you, right? So these are some perfect down blocks. Now, nothing's perfect, but my point is, watch the right guard and right tackle. Now, the right tackle's guy is not really way inside, but let's just watch the right guard, right? He's from Wisconsin. He's a strong kid, but let's watch what he does. So you want to ask me, how do you block down? I'm going to tell you block down just like this right guard. So let's see what he does. We'll go slow motion. Okay, he opens his left foot. He did not step forward. I don't know if that foot went up, back, whatever. He's got a right-handed stagger, and this foot went like that. See, like a duck. Whack. All right, let's see what he did next, okay? He opened his hips. And what does he do next? He hopped. He made up that distance that you think, oh, I can't get down there. I can't. I mean, it's like if I take a step. But what does this do? What did he? He ended up getting his feet rooted. All right, so what he did is he went like this, and he kind of did that. I mean, you could go like this and go like this maybe, but he's probably thinking, boy, I've got to keep my legs behind me. So he went back, boom, 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 boom. That's all he did. He stuck this hand in front, play long. This hand's behind, and his head was this way. Because if he puts his head way in front of the guy might come all the way over the top of him. All right? Play long, root your feet. You'll figure it out, but it won't work if you just go like this. It won't work if you just go bang, bang. You got to do something to get somewhere where your feet root. Maybe you move sideways a little bit. Whatever, okay? You got to get your feet rooted, right? Okay. All right, let's watch the right tackle. He kind of does the same thing, only he's not really the down guy. So don't worry about him. Let's just watch the right guard. All right. Right guard again. And he's good. This kid is good. Watch him. Right now, both feet are off the ground. But right now, he's rooted. Whatever that is. The right tackle does the same thing, kinda, right? When they both strike, when they both hit, watch their feet. They're both on the ground. They're both behind him. The right guard's got his head outside so the guy don't come across his face. He's got his left hand inside, so all I'm saying is he's playing long with his hand, so he went here and he hopped, and this hand is here, and this hand is here somewhere, controlling the pad, the whatever, blah, blah, blah. But if you play long, you can do that. But if you bury your head in and all, use your hips, root your feet. Once you get it, it's 4 or 5 basic fundamentals, and it'll work. It doesn't work on a wide sweep that's 100 miles an hour. Different play. These are close quarter play, double team. This guy's fast. Same guy. Watch the right tackle again, right guard again. Watch both of them. So I'm saying to you, I don't think we got a great coach, Paul Alexander, our line coach. I don't think Paul coached this. I think they just did it. I would coach this. I would coach this. I would take an open step and I would hop. Just what they did. Because what that's taught is, it's here, and then I didn't have to take a step and a step and a step. I was able to root my feet both at the same time. Right? Look at it. Keep your head out of there. Watch the right guard play long. Now somebody else screwed up in there, obviously. Now let's watch the left tackle. This guy's a good player, Staley, really a good player. What don't I like about the left tackle, though? Okay, you see where he should have got, his head is good, but I don't like his feet. You with me? I would rather drop the right foot and then hop into him, because right now he didn't cover him. You with me? You understand this between what this left tackle did? Watch. Okay, and I'll go back to the right tackle over here. Or the right guard. Let's go back and look at the right guard. Because this guy's more inside him. Okay? Okay, let's watch this next guy here. This guy kind of locked his left leg. This guy kind of locked his right leg forward. See him kind of lock his right leg. He never covered him with his feet. His feet didn't cover him. This is the left tackle again. Okay? But he took a big step. See him take a step and a step. He never rooted. What would I rather see? If I didn't know what to do, what would I rather have that left tackle do? Do what with your feet? Up, 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 up. Right? Here I am. Up, up, up. He went, something like that, right? You're never wrong if you root your feet. You fire your feet, up, 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 and they root. They root. Okay? Okay. All right. Okay, now let's talk about some drills. All right? So here we go. All right. I'm going to go here. All right. All right, right here. You see that? All those guys that you saw block pretty much ended up like this. like they're climbing a big tree. You see how the knees are out? So as they're creeping into the blocks, or whatever they're doing, it's whatever that is, right? They're not pigeon-toed, they're not, their feet are kind of sprayed out, and when they move into the block and they hit, their knees go out, because that's how you get close to the guy to lift. That's how you... Okay. Okay. All right, now, tell me what you think this guy's doing. All right. I'm going to say he's the uncovered guy in a zone scheme. All right? He's hammering the guy. So he's like the right guard. He's uncovered, and he's working to the right. The linebacker scrapes off, so he hammers the down guy. Have I lost anybody? You understand what I'm talking about? But he's doing what with his hands? Playing long, right? So what this guy is right here, all right, I'll draw this baby. Okay. So say there's a defensive end here and here's a linebacker. You might call him a tackle. So he's working over here like that. And then this guy may appear here and he scrapes off. He's coming with this leg forward to give him a shove. He's hammering this guy to make that hole. So in that running back, he's not just taking a step and going up. He's playing long with his arms to shove the next guy that kind of appears in the gray area. If this guy's slanted to him, he just block him. So anybody in the little bit of a gray area, shove him. Make a bigger hole. Take the down guy and put him further. Then you'll have two guys out. You'll have the linebacker and the down guy out there. You understand what he's shoving? He's playing long with his hands. If you don't get it, we got a problem, okay? I hope you got it. All right, so here we go. All right. All right. This would be like the left guard working left. Okay, all of a sudden the linebacker scrapes. All right? So he knocks it out of the down guy. But he plays long. You with me? Okay. Same guy. He might be the right tackle. He's looking at the linebacker over him. He's working with the tight end. His linebacker scrapes off, so he kills the down guy. You with me? And the tight end comes off on the backer. But he's always looking in case the linebacker comes back. Everybody understand? This guy is zone blocking with his buddy to the right. The linebacker he's looking at scrapes off, so he shoves the next guy to make a bigger hole. What would you guys do? What do you notice about his shoulders, though? They're square. You turn your pads to reach, and the linebacker comes back. Keep your shoulders square, reach across your body. Turn the turret, not the tank. The tank is your hips. Okay? All right. We got that one right there? All right, let's go to the next one right here. 318. All right, now, watch this one. Okay, let's say this is the right guard blocking a 3 technique. All right? And the 3 technique's about there. So the center's coming too. So what does he do? He puts him on the center. Okay, I'll draw this for you, okay? So it's all... What's he doing with his hands? He's playing what? Hey. All right, so what I'm showing you here is, this is what we call stuffing, okay? I'll give you this idea here. These are drills. They're done against the ball. They could be done against the man. All right, so all I'm saying is, let's say this is the right guard, all right, and we're blocking a play that's maybe going off tackle, okay? There we go. All right, so he works to get this guy. He scoots, he's roots, whatever, and this guy kind of goes in here. You with me? So he takes his both hands, his inside hand, and he shoves him to his buddy. Here comes his buddy. You with me? Now, if he slants, you with me? If he slants in, that's easy. It's the guy that just stays right there. You with me? Stays there, and the backer goes. You with me? This guy's got to stuff him back. You with me now? Because somebody's got to get the linebacker. So when that backer scrapes, this guy, he shoves him back to the center. You take aware all those guys that are in the little gray area. He didn't really slant. He's kind of there, but the linebacker scraped, right? So now the guy that's got the down guy, okay, I'm the right guard. I've got this guy right here. So I'm trying to get in front of, oh, he ends up right about here. Boom, boom. Put him on the center. You got to come off on the backer. Play long. Play long with your hands. Okay? Because they don't know how to play long. Because they fire out 100 miles an hour and they use their shoulders and flippers and this, that, and the other. Okay, so this guy is stuffing. Is that word? Word. This is the left guard. Could be the left tackle working on that loose 5 technique. Okay. All right, here comes the guard. The guard's working to get the backer. Oh, inside. So 73, put him back on the guard. You with me? Everybody, this is the left tackle. We got a zone play going over the left tackle. That's the left tackle's guy. Oh, he ends up in that gray area. So he shoves him to the guard. He didn't. He's in that gray area. He'll get shoulder to shoulder. There's no leakage. It's all playing long. You'll figure it out if you teach them to play long with their hands. All right. All right. Right tackle. Okay, he's got a 5 technique. Okay, there goes the backer. Okay, watch him shove. All right, there you go. All right. All right, let's go to 408. All right. All right. All he's doing is lifting. Lifting. All right. Now watch this. All right. Watch this guy right here. He's scooting. You with me? You understand what I just said? The guy's in front of him. He's got to block him. The ball's going right up his ass. You with me? His upper body's going forward. That's where you are the strongest, when both feet are behind you. I'll freeze it. Okay? Do you understand what he's doing? You could call it rooting, scooting, what you call it, but the bottom line is he didn't take a lead step. He didn't take a drop step and cross over. He knew he had to be stout, so the only way you're stout, from that Bengal film we saw with that little receiver on Pac-Man, his feet were behind him. They don't have to be exactly behind, but there is not a lead foot per se on contact. All right, watch this. All right, here we go. It's a one-on-one drill. Happens in the game. But watch this guy right here. So this guy is right on him. All right, what does he do? He drops his right foot. I call that a brace. He's rooted. He didn't even step. Don't worry about this one. It's hard to see. Watch this. Slow motion. What did he do? He rooted his feet. They both went backwards. But I will guarantee you will get fired. If your head coach is here, he'll fire you. If when you go backwards, your body goes backwards. Your upper body goes forward. Okay? When both feet go behind, if the guy, you fall on your face, there's a forward momentum to it. You can see it, right? This could be the postman on a double team, right? He's rooting his feet, and now he could throw him, right? Or he could lift him. So what can we do? How can we change force coming at us? So force, something's coming at us. We can what? Lift him. Lift. I'm giving it to you. Lift. We can push him. If he, let's say he plays a little soft, oh, I can't lift him, I could push him. But let's say he's really into me and, oh, I torque him. Push, lift, torque, push, lift, play long. You'll figure it out. Is this guy's head in there at all? No. Is he shoulder blocking? No. I'm retired. All right, what about this guy? Both feet hopped. Now that I see what that Bengal right guard did on the down block, look at him, look at his feet like a duck. The problem is, fellas, once you get into that mode of this stuff, you got it. Whatever that is, whether, or you get into this, but everything is little steps, hands in front, roll your hips. All right, now, all we're practicing here is, remember how we were trying to get the hand inside? You know, the clog, the arm down. All he's doing is practicing getting that hand underneath the armpit. He didn't quite throw him yet because he's right at the point. That's that inside hand under. Okay? See, he's kind of controlling the, okay. So let's say this is the left guard and the left tackle, and they're trying to get their inside hand underneath the armpit. And they're still ducking, you know, duck foot, knees out, big tree, 75's climbing the big tree. His feet are sprawled, his knees are sprawled out. Okay. All right. All right. Let's watch this now. Let's watch the right guard. All right. So he's trying to get in front of that guy. You understand? You with me now? What's that right guard doing? What's the word I used? It was about the second thing we did. He's scooting, right? You understand? He's strongest. Well, why wouldn't he just take a step at the guy? Because look where the ball's going. See where the ball's going? It's going off tackle. So what I'm saying is, this guy right here, right? The ball's going over here. It's going over the tackle's ass, right? So if he steps like that, you with me? He'll come across, right? So he's trying to get in front of him. Well, he could step here and here. Oh, no, he's really wide. I better go here, here. Boom. He's losing ground to get in front of the guy. If the guy's tighter, I don't have to lose as much ground, right? If he's tighter, I could just maybe root. Feet are behind, right? What's the problem? Do my feet go behind and I go backwards? No. When my feet go behind, watch this. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. You see what I've done? So, you get up here, you two. All I'm practicing is scooting. All right, put your hands on them. All right, move over to the left just a little bit. Now put your hands, you stay right there. Put both hands on them. All right, now I want you to really lean on them. All right, now what I want you to do, all right, now don't fall on your face. Right over here. I want you to take this foot right here. Now you're going to screw this up, so pay attention. I want you to take this foot here and this foot here, here, and then lunge, right? Here, lunge. Okay? I don't want you to go backwards with your chest. I want your feet to go backwards. All right, ready? Set. Hut-ta. Yeah, boy, good. Do it again. Set. Hut-ta. Yeah, boy, watch him. Watch his feet. Watch this foot come back too. Set. Hut. You see what I just did now? Did you see what he did? Did you see his feet? Do you understand? You get it? All right? All right. You get over here on offense. You play left side, right? Right side. All right. Put your hands on him. All right? Now, I don't want you to go backwards. I want you to go forward. I want your feet to go backwards, all right? I want this foot to go back here, and I want this foot to go back here. Ready? Set. Hut. Yeah, boy. But then what do you got to do with your hips? Here we go. Ready? Do it again. Ready? Set. Hut. Yeah, but no, go forward then. Go block them. Ready? Set. Hut. Okay. Okay. All right. Good. Okay, come on up here, guys. So all we're saying is, how would you teach this initially so they don't go backwards with their upper body? Okay, lock yourself in. All right, lean on them a little bit. All right, get over here just a little bit more to your right. Okay, there, boy. All right, so what I want you to do is, I want this foot to go here, but I want this foot, bud, this foot to go back here. You with me? Ready? Set. Hutta. Attaboy. Good. Oh, yeah, good. These feet are slippery. All right, here we go. One more time. Give it a little more resistance. Ready? Set. Hutta. Attaboy. Good. Excellent. All right, good. Other man up, please. Okay, whichever side is more comfortable for you. All right, there you go. You're going to go to your right, all right? So you're going to drop this foot back, and you're going to drop that foot back, but your upper body's going forward. Set. Hutta. Okay, good. Do it again. One more time. Ready? Watch. Set. Hutta. Okay, not bad. Do it again. One more time. Bring this foot back a little bit. Bring the foot back to here, though. You with me? This foot back to here. Don't bring it to there. Here we go. Ready? Set. Hutta. Okay, yeah. Perfect. Good job. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. All right. So the bottom line is this right guard right here. This is number 528 on the thing. All right. This right guard here, all right, is covering, and he's got his left hand under the armpit. See his left hand? It's hard to see it. All right. But what's he doing with his feet, too? It's like a hop, right? Bang, bang. His feet are rooted. He's in a two-point stance now, right? And the guy ends up on the ground. So he's working that left hand under the armpit.
How would the guard's feet change, or what would his steps be if the guy he was reaching was started pre-snap head up on 73?
Head up on 73. He would then start, if he was head up on 70, he would then start to shuffle. He would go more, I'm not ready to lean until I see what's happening. He would more be under control. But when you know there's somebody in your front side gap that can hit you hard, scoot. Forward momentum, 2 feet behind. Keep the head out. All right, watch the left guard now. Let's see what the left guard does with his right hand. See the left guard now? He wouldn't really have to scoot. He could just root because the guy's inside. But watch his right hand. See his right hand under the armpit? Watch the left tackle. He scooted. Look at 2 feet behind. You see the left tackle? There's no way he's going to get in front of that guy unless he brings 2 feet behind him. You're seeing it in video right here, right? Watch the right guard. His feet kind of root. Watch the right tackle. He does the what? Watch the right tackle. He does the skip. All right, now, the right tackle. The ball's going inside of him. So we call this matching, all right? He's just going to throw the guy out. See the circular force? Watch the right tackle. All right, watch this. Watch the right tackle. This is an inside zone. You with me? I guarantee you, you guys will not understand this. So then you know what you should say? McNally, I'm not stupid, right? This ball's going up inside. All this guy has to do is what? That right tackle, don't let that guy beat me inside. Do not let him beat me inside. Do not let him, he doesn't have to get in front of him. All he has to do is stand there like this. Oh, boom. I don't care if he comes upfield. Watch what that right tackle does. He doesn't hop, he doesn't go back, he just kind of does, this, I don't care if you call it, he roots, he does whatever, and then he goes, he doesn't turn his pads like this. I know what you all do. You take a step here and you go like that. Well, what if he pinches? You're going to miss him every time. Keep your shoulder square to the line of scrimmage. Keep your shoulder square to the line of scrimmage. Shoulder square to the line. When you've got leverage on the man, he's got outside leverage, you got inside leverage, keep your leverage. Match him. Match the leverage. Match the leverage. Am I confusing anybody? The ball's going up the middle. Okay, so watch the right tackle. You see where he's going? Watch his head. He kind of uses a mini scoot, a root, whatever you want to call it. See him throw the guy? Watch the left guard. The ball's going up the middle. All the left guard has to do is that. You see what he does? All right. Okay. All right, I'm going to go to something else here now. Now watch this guy here. Harry Cologne, all right? This guy was a stud. He's retired now. All right, watch the right tackle. I'll go slow-mo it. He kind of opened up, he kind of hopped, but right now he's rooted. You see that little gather? See there's a little gather, a little dip? Did he fire out 100 miles an hour like a shotgun? Hell no. He's gathering himself. He's rooting himself. Okay. All right. Watch this. All right. This is kind of like that drill we just did. There's Slauson. All right. Now, all we're trying to teach this guy to do is how to lift. So right now there's a what? There's a strain. Is that where? How about his knees? Are his knees locked out? Remember when he's condensed, is that a good word? He's coming off the ball and he's trying to come from low to high. Right now he's a brick wall. Are you with me as far as you're changing their force without a lot of momentum? The momentum is either lifting, pushing, or torquing, because the feet are rooted. Now he's just going to open up, all right, like he's going to open up. And let's say it was one of those down blocks where the second step might hop, but look where he's doing his hands. Are you with me about the hands? See the hands? Now, is he lifting right now? No. Why don't you think he's lifting right now? Because the defensive guy didn't really power into him. You with me? The defensive guy is kind of, I can keep going with you. Now, what if the guy, boom. It's natural. The pressure comes I'll tell you what, if there's a lot of pressure on you, you're not only going to lift, what do you think you're going to do? There's a lot of pressure on you. You're going to hop back. So you start over again. But you guys got to know that. You see, with me talking here, and you got to understand, Coach, what happens if nothing's happening? I reroute myself. I hop back. I start over again. But you got to think like that. How can I root? How can I root? I'm licked. Hop back. Reroute yourself. All right, let's go to ball state meeting room. Oh, let's look at this here. He's doing the duck. He's rolling meatballs. You see his hands? That's how his hands come out of his stance. All right? See how condensed they are? You see how tight? When they come off the ball, that's how tight their hands are. There is no wind-up. None. You see how he's rooted? All right, don't worry about this thing here. Okay, let's go to 122. All right, now all they're working on now is they're trying to get that inside hand. You know that hand that gets under the armpit? That's all he's working on. Just that inside, what it feels like to bring that inside hand up. Boom. Boom. Okay? Okay, let's go to this one right here. All right, watch this. All right, now all they're doing is working on that inside hand drill. The guy on the left has got his right hand inside. The guy on the right has got his... Bottom line is, okay, the guy on the left is like the center going to his left. Okay? The guy on the right is like the left guard going... Bottom line is, this guy's got his inside hand under. He's got his inside hand under. All right? This guy's got his inside. So they're both trying to... you know how that clog thing, how we keep that elbow tight? That's what they're trying to do. All right? So let's watch. It's just like a little battle on air. But what do you know? What are they doing? What is this guy on the left doing? He's playing what? He's playing what? Playing what? Long, long, long. I didn't get the answer, right? You guys are going to leave here. I won't see you again. We're going to do pass in 2 weeks. You see this little break in the elbow? He's playing long. Remember the judo guy, the first thing we saw? Remember that? The hips? Throwing the hips forward, the knees bent? Okay. All right. So the guy on the left... Okay. Okay. Hands inside wins, right? You see what we're talking about? All right. You see that position right there by that left guard, or by this guy with his back to us? Where's his feet? He's ducked. His knees are out. He's lifting. Now the guy on the other guy, he didn't do it. Okay. No, let's see what we got. All right. There. Okay. All right. You see this guy here? He's got to hop back to start over again. You see, they're trying to get their hands inside, right? Just a drill. All right. They're getting the inside hand. Okay. All right. Eventually, the guy's got to tackle the ball carrier, right? All right. Let's go to circular force drills. All right. Let's go to 59 here. All right, boom. All right. What do you think they're working on right now? That torque, that circular force thing. Boom. Remember the first drill we did? All right. Watch. Now you wouldn't wind up like, he's trying to teach these kids what it feels like to use torquing, circular force. What do you notice about his knees? They're bent. So he's condensed. Is that a good word? Do you understand? We're moving people laterally by taking their momentum and throwing them. You can't throw them if the ball's going right over your ass, right? You better, if the ball's going one hole to your others, you can throw them right now. You might have to run him a little bit and then throw him. But define him, throw him, circular force. What did I say? You can either lift, push, or torque. That's all you can do. All right, now, here's the guy that's blocking down on the double team. Remember, the videos that I showed, remember, fellas? The videos that I showed, remember the guy that was coming with the high leg? You know, the guy that was coming with a forward leg? All he's doing is moving this foot first. But pretend he's the outside guy double teaming, this leg goes forward. Watch this guy shove the guy on the hip on the double team, the guy coming down, the guy with the high leg, and watch him, he doesn't turn at all, but he reaches with his arms. He reaches with his arms. Okay? You're good so far now. The guy coming down on the double team, or the guy coming down to kiss off, instead of turning his pads like that, he plays long, long. Shoulders are square. He rotates the trunk. Or rotates the shoulders and not the trunk. He turns the turret, but not the tank. Okay, so let's watch this here. Drills. Okay? So we can go up on the backer, right? You with me? See how he goes up on the second level, up on the backer? Don't turn your pads. All right? He's the kiss-off guy, right? See, you play long. You with me? Long. There's the hip. Putting the shoulder in. Now, maybe the splits are tight. Maybe the guy's on you right now, and you maybe have to use your shoulder a little bit, then fine. But the longer you can play, the more you can decide what you want to do after you push a guy, come up on the backer, etc. Play it long. Lock those arms out. All right, watch this now. All they're doing is practice to the left. Boom. All right? And they're there. The knees are out. He's climbing the big tree. He's playing long, right? What do you think this guy's doing? He's working to a what? Linebacker, right? An inside play. You understand an inside play? It's not a wide sweep. He's coming off on a line. Ball's going from tackle to tackle. What do you notice about his feet? He's not crossing his feet. You understand what I'm talking about? He's always got a high leg. He's always got one leg that's ahead of the other. How do your guys come off on linebackers? Do they walk around the block? Or do they walk through the block? You understand what I mean? As you're going to the second level, are you galloping to the second level, or are you just running to the second level? All right, when you always have a forward leg, you see what I can get my head outside, I'm under control. All right, this is walking around the block here. Let's say I went to alignment, I'm just like this, right? But if I'm always like kind of stomping my feet, etc., you got it? You get it? Okay? This is exaggerated now, okay? This might be a right tackle after he's done his job, and he's going to get a linebacker. You understand what he's doing now? He's not bursting. He's not crossing his feet. He's got one leg higher than the other. He's keeping a base. All right? All they're doing here is, as I showed you before, they're trying to play long. The guy on the left is trying to fit his insider, and he's trying to push he's pushing, lifting, whatever he's doing, he's playing long. All right, this is the left guard. He's used whatever footwork he has to block the guy over him, but he's got the right hand under the armpit. So, somebody's telling me that this is holding. The official's got to be crazy. Right? You get me to meet these officials, and I will have them so scared about the concussion factor. Okay, you understand about lifting, playing long, getting under the armpit, feet ducking? Okay, here's a good one. This is, say, the right guard. All right? Watch. See that lift? He lifts them right out of his shoes, right? His feet are rooted. Okay, all right. Here's my other practicing just torquing a guy, right? It's just a drill, right? Boom. All right, watch 62. This guy's good. This 62 is good. He's a good center. All right. Okay, good. So let's say it's a double team. Maybe the center gets into the guy, right? And he does this to him. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to stop now and take a break. And guys that want to go see a basketball game, if it were me, I would go and see the basketball game. But if you want to stay, we'll continue on. Okay, so we're going to take a end zone shots for you where you can see your kids from behind. And I'll bet you when they get licked, it's because the defensive guy, they just open their arms up just like this. Okay, so Lenny, are we good? Okay, great. All right. Okay, so here's some more. This is, blah, 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 blah. All right, here we go. Okay. All right, this guy is scooting. You with me? All I'm saying is, this is a left guard and the ball's going off tackle. He's got a loose three technique, all right? Now, it said, Jesus, why the hell is he? Well, because he's got to cover him. Does that word make sense to you? Cover? Now, let's say he was a little tighter to him. Maybe like a tight three technique. Maybe the guy's just a little bit like over here. Now all he's got to do is maybe just root his feet. But how wide is the guy? What if the ball was going up the middle? He wouldn't have to go anywhere. He would just step here and throw him. But the ball's going to go off tackle, so he's got to get in front of the guy. He's got to cover him up. Okay? But when he takes those 2 feet back, what do you think kind of momentum he's got? Forward, forward, forward momentum, forward. So how would you guys, this is a left guard, and if you had a play that was going off tackle, right off tackle, how would you block that guy? If you stepped right at him, he'll come right around you. If you took like a drop step and crossed over, your shoulders are going to be turned. You're going to be turned. The squarer you are, how square can you get on a guy? How square? Okay? When the ball is kind of going up in your area, right? Am I making sense? Right? Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Look at them lift and all that stuff. All right. What do you think they're doing here? Skipping. So they're not doing this to pull. This is the backside tackle that's trying to get the three technique, you with me? On a play that's going off tackle to the right. Because if he just steps on an angle like this, you with me? See how flattened out he gets? He's losing ground, almost like a skip pull, to get the three because the guard's got to go and get the backer because the ball's not going right up the middle. All right? It's a backside. Bottom line is you can get more width and depth moving the opposite foot. It's physics. It's like crossing over running, but you're crossing behind yourself. The only problem is if your feet are on a real tight rope like this and you get hit by somebody from the side, you're not going to be in great position. But anyway, okay, now watch this. This is pretty right here. All right, now, trust me, nobody knows this. They don't know how to do this, all right? This guy is a nose guard. He's blocking this guy, right? That's a shade. The ball's, say, going, I don't know where it's going. It's going over here somewhere. Watch this guy, as disciplined he is. He not only gets in front of him, he feels this guy behind him, so he then stuffs him back to his buddy. The next guy, you with me, he's putting, it's a zone play, all right? Here comes the guard, but the defensive guy didn't really pinch. He's kind of like in a gray area. You with me now? Here goes the backer, all right? Here we go. Watch him. You understand what he's doing now? And when this guy that's coaching these guys, when you watch his film, they do this. So I'll show you what this guy's doing right here, okay? And this is why a lot of people don't know how to do zone blocking, whether it's Little League, high school. Most college teams really don't know how to do it. Even though they do it, they don't know how to do it, right? So anyway, I will show you what this guy's doing, because we discussed this earlier. This guy, Okay. Here's what this guy is doing. Yeah, cover up. Okay. So here's the center. Here's a shaded nose guard, right? Okay. The ball's going, I don't know, maybe over here somewhere, right? So he's trying to get over here in front of him. And now the linebacker, okay, so there's a whatever, okay, and there's a nose guard, and the nose guard kind of plays into the center, and the linebacker that the guard's got, say this guard's, he's coming over to get this linebacker, you with me? And this guy kind of goes over here. This center, you with me, the center, that center guy, he takes this guy and he sees this backer, he throws this guy back to him and he comes off on the backer. Why? Because somebody's got to get the linebacker. But the down guy just didn't really pinch. You understand where I'm coming from? If you never ran a zone play, but watch what he's doing. But what do you notice about his feet? They're always under control. He's always got a base. He's got 1 foot in front of him. He's got 1 foot behind him. He's galloping to the second level. All right, when he goes to the second level, he's always got a high leg, a forward leg. He's not walking around the block. He's not taking that shaded nose and going like, now go up to the backer. He's always got a free, whatever that is, okay? We're looking at it, right? But what do you notice right there that he's doing? He's playing long. If you've learned one thing tonight, keep the damn head out, keep the damn shoulders out. Nothing wrong with the shoulders, but why use them if you can use the hands? Because you're stronger when you lock that arm out. And when you lock that arm out, throw that thumb out. Like I showed you, it's like you're screwing a doorknob. All right. Okay, here we go. All right. That's that guy, Eric, that I think could play. All right. Here's the right tackle. He may be trying to push that guy back to the guy. That wasn't good. All right. Here's the right guard, right? He's got a 3 technique on him. And the 3 technique goes straight ahead. And here comes the linebacker. See what he's trying to do? He's trying to push that guy to the center that's coming. You everybody understand what I'm talking about? Am I losing anybody? He's got a high leg. See the high leg? As he's galloping, as he's moving. Now that's different than if you're rooted right on the guy, boom, on you. You're starting to move. You're in a zone scheme. You got to get the backer. Somebody's got to get the backer, right? But he's playing long. This is pretty right here, okay? Here's the center, all right? There's a shaded nose. What's he doing with his feet? Okay, he's rooting, but to root, he used a scoot technique. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Do you know that if you go back and try to coach this and you go backwards like this, I'm going to fire you, right? So you got to have something to lean on or something to, he's got forward momentum. Do you guys understand this? That you are stronger lunging, firing out, whatever, when you have this, whatever that is, that lunge, that, whatever, all right? So his feet are behind him, but his hands are in front of him. It's the hands that make up the difference that don't let you fall on your face. Okay? This is not rocket science, man. You understand what I mean? You're far ahead of everybody in the world. Nobody knows. They just don't, because they don't understand about using the hands. So, what do you think this guy's doing? All right? Why do you think he's pushing rather than lifting? Because the guy on defense didn't really come at him hard. You with me? So what are the ways that you can deflect force? You can push, you can lift, or you can throw. Push, lift, throw. All right? He's pushing because the guy didn't really come at him, and then he's escorting that guy to the guy behind him, second level. Look at the separation with the hands. He's actually kind of rolling the ball. All right. That's called stuffing the guy back to your buddy. All right? All right? All right? You'll think I'm crazy here. This ball's going right up the middle. This is the right tackle. So he doesn't want to get beat inside. So he just kind of almost pass play. You understand what I'm saying to you? The ball's going up the middle. Don't turn your pads and block them on an angle. Almost like pass block them and just stay on the line and turn them out. Like here's the center. Let's say the ball's going over. It's a zone play, all right? Let's say the ball is going, you know how these guys run the zone read? And maybe the running back's coming over this, you know, this is the center, this is the running back. And the running back's running up the center's butt, okay? It's a zone, the quarterback's opening up this way. So the center's got to keep, he's got to match him. Match him. You want to say match him? This guy's got leverage on him. Keep your leverage because the ball's coming here. Am I losing anybody? Don't turn your pads. Don't turn your pads. All right? Work over there and throw him. Match his leverage. So what I'm saying to you is, here's the center. Okay? There's the guy. This chair. Right? Okay, here's the center. The running back is right here, and he's running a zone read like up the middle. Right here, okay? The quarterback's like reading, whatever, right? So there's the center. Well, what if this center like steps like this, this guy can beat him inside. If the center even took a drop step and turned like this, all I got to do is just do this. Watch. Don't let the guy cross your face. So watch. Boom, 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 boom. You understand what I'm talking about now? That could be the left tackle, and the ball's going up the middle. Up the middle. Don't let the guy beat you across your face. So if you turned on an angle like this, he's going to beat you. All right? If you just stayed square and went like this, if he goes inside, at least I'm square to intercept him. He's matching the guy. Match. Match his leverage. All right? What if I told you now, I'll see how smart you guys are. What if the ball was going off tackle now? Off tackle, and he's the center. Now he's got to do what to him? He's got to cover him. He's got to cover him. So now what does he have to do to cover him? He better take his 2 steps back and scoot. If you're old school, you'll be confused.
In a tackle, that's a 5 technique the opposite way.
Huh?
Scoop from the opposite way.
Throw him out.
The down tackle immediately attacks it.
What's that?
The defensive tackle immediately.
Oh, we love that. So his momentum's coming so hard, what do you think we do? Boom. You're using his momentum against him. But you got to use your hands. You can't throw the guy. You're deflecting force of the defender without using a lot of momentum. Okay? Now, there was momentum when they do that scoot thing, because remember, those are guys, boom. I mean, they're really lunging. You got to get in front of the guy, right? Okay. All right. So that's what this guy's doing. It looks like he's pass blocking. The ball's going right up the middle, so what he's doing, he's staying square versus this loose end and just throwing them out. He doesn't have to scoot. He can do shuffle, whatever you want to call it. Don't go anywhere. All right.
On that last one, with that tackle taking the drop, basically the drop step was over. That man slammed inside on him. How did he take it off?
Well, bottom line is, if that right there, what I'm saying is, if I'm here and I'm not turning like this, boom, boom, boom. At least I'm going to cover him. You understand what I mean? I'm not going to let him, my shoulders aren't going to be turned like this. That's only if the ball is way inside of you now, okay? All right, here we go. Aaron, you understand that? Yeah. Okay. It would be just like a shuffle or a...
Well, I'm saying when you're scooting, you're still lifting.
That's right. That's right. You wouldn't have to scoot here, you would just stay parallel.
Correct.
Yeah.
But when you went back one step back, the last thing you said was when you're scooting, you're using momentum.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm not sure you're still lifting.
That's right. He says when I'm scooting, you may not be using momentum.
Just because I think momentum's a bad word.
Yeah. So what Aaron's saying, when I'm going here and here, and I'm doing that, I think I'm teetered. I'm like on a teeter. I'm actually, my feet are behind me, but I'm not. I mean, I got to do something like this. I wouldn't go like this and just catch the guy. So I guess we're absorbing him.
You're not doing it any different. You're just sliding over to get front.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I just don't like momentum because you're telling them don't use momentum, don't fire off the ball
Right.
with momentum, and then you're saying you're scooting but using momentum when you really...
What he's saying is that when I was saying here, and I got to do that, let's not call that momentum. Let's just call that whatever we got to call it. You know what I mean? I mean, my feet aren't, the momentum isn't going like that with my body. I'm just kind of rolling my hips. Good. Okay, great. Very good. Okay. All right, here we go. All right, watch this. McNally Winter Study 2015. Oh my God.
Picture a dining room table. All right, picture a dining room table. Picture your dining room table.
Dining room table.
And this is Jimmy. This is Jimmy's house. Okay. Picture a dining room table, and then there's just like you can't ever eat there for the rest of your life because Jimmy's got stacks of papers like these, like for all around his iPad. And he sits there with this iPad right here until the screen is worn off because he's going, let's give me the next kid, give me the next. And then you look behind him and there's just shit everywhere, all the way around the dining room of all his studies. And he can pull out like 20,000 years ago of studies that he has. And every day, when you're picturing what Jimmy's doing, he's sitting at that dining room table with that iPad right there with all the papers around him, being the mad scientist that he is. I just want you to know what you can picture when you're teaching and coaching. That's what Jimmy's doing.
That's right, that Aaron's part of that. All right, now look at this here. Let's watch this left guard here, okay? He's blocking a 3 technique now, okay? So his hands are underneath, right? He's playing long, you with me? But whatever he's doing, see him lift? Has he got the head in there? Absolutely not. That's Levitre. Remember he played for the Bills a little bit?
Coach at St. Francis, Coach?
What's that?
St. Francis, PA. Dimitri.
Oh, he still plays football for the Falcons. Yeah. You're talking about Valerio, maybe.
There it is.
Okay. Okay. Watch the right guard here. Okay. So his left foot didn't come way behind him because the guy's a little closer to him. But what did his left foot go forward? You're strongest when your feet are under you, behind you, whatever it is. You see his hands come up? See him play long? Watch the right guard get into the guy. All right, now watch the right guard. Now he gets knocked back because see his second step kind of go forward. Watch in slow motion. Watch him right there. He kind of refits his feet. All right, we saw this before. All right, so this ball is going off tackle. De Castro, he just goes kind of sideways, but his neither foot goes forward, right? And all he's doing is scooting or rooting or whatever he's doing. He's playing long. His feet are behind him. Watch the right guard, I think, here. All right. Now this is like a sprint draw. Watch him go to his right. Watch his feet root. Now this one you'll be impressed with. Vince Wilfork weighs, if he's listed at 350, he weighs 400. The former nose guard for the Patriots, all right? So he's over the right guard. There's no way this right guard's going to block him, all right? Let's see what he does. So what does he do with his feet? They move. They're not dead. They don't go anywhere. Because what the defensive guy eventually has got to do what? Got to make the tackle. Okay, so there's no way that you can tell me, but coach, I got a little guy. Well, this right guard is a little guy compared to the guy he's blocking.
Just stalling the defender.
He's absorbing the defender, okay, and then he's kind of lifting him, redirecting his force, okay, and then he finishes him when Wilfork goes to make the tackle. But a lot of these one-on-one blocks, you guys don't do everything as a one-on-one block. You do zone blocking, you do gap blocking. But I'm just saying is you can, it's all pretty much this. Maybe you only use one arm, your inside arm, your outside arm, both arms, blah, blah, blah. All right? Okay, we saw that, right? 16. Winner runs. All right, run schemes, double teams. Here we go. Play 20. All right, watch the center. Center's blocking back, all right? So everybody asks you, well, how the hell is the center block back, all right? Watch. He took an open step with his right foot. He kind of hopped, right? But do you notice any big steps? Is there any big forward step? You understand what I'm saying? Did the center step back right now real flat? I mean, that center's going to his right, did he step like this? No. Did he kind of take a deep step like that? No. All he did was kind of open. He opened and he kind of, boom. That's what I would teach. That's what I'm seeing. I learned it from watching these guys. He went bam, bam. So what he did, he went bam, boom. That's what he did. He opened and then he hopped. Whatever he did, his feet are rooted. Let's see what he does with his hands. All right, he's trying to get them underneath. You see why you don't want to put your hands straight out like this? Watch where the defensive guy puts his hands. Right in your chest, right? You got to get under that. Okay? We're good with the center? All right. Beautiful. I love it. All right. Okay. Now watch this right here. Now this is a center. He's a good one. All right, now we're blocking off tackle. So this center and right guard's working together. You with me? And that center's got to get over there because the center and right guard have got the shade or the one in the lineman. Watch what the center does. Watch his depth. He scoots to get there. And what arm does he stick in? See that backside arm? Well, he could stick his right arm in, right? But the point is, he's trying to get position on the guy, so one arm is longer than two. There it is. Look at him lock that arm out. Watch him here. He gets real deep. Why do you think he gets deep? Okay? Because in the NFL and college football, probably there's all kinds of... This ball's going off tackle. This guy could pinch. This linebacker back here could cross his face like a fire zone. This three technique could pinch. So when he gets depth, scoots, he can pick up. He's not just piercing to the second level right now. You understand what I'm saying to you? He's not just vacating his area. He's losing ground to cover his front side gap. But if he's in a hurry, you with me? In all kinds of, he won't pick up anything. Ball's not going up the middle, it's going off tackle. Okay? You got to lose ground to protect an area. If you fire straight ahead on an angle, There's going to be invaders that invade your territory. Okay? We got it? All right. Now he's going to work left. All right, now, he can't fit himself into that guy, so what does he do to him? Push him. He hammers him. And the left guard kind of roots, and he gets his hands underneath, and watch the left guard. He's trying to stuff him back to Mangold, but he's playing long. There it is again. They're both playing long. The left guard is playing with his right hand. As crazy as that sounds. We're good with the center. Off tackle. Not wide. Belly. Stretch play, but not a wide stretch. C-gap, we call it. Watch the depth the center gets. Watch the left guard. He gets a little... See what I'm saying? That left guard... But maybe there's a defensive end over here that could pinch. You with me? And this ball's going off tackle. So that left guard... I might just stay here, but what if this end pinches? That left guard's losing a little ground too. Because somebody's told him, hey, this week, left guard, when we're running this play, you don't know what's happening. You might want to lose a little ground to pick up what's coming. But play long with your hands. Play long with your hands. So the left guard's stuffing him back to the center. Okay. We got that one. I think we're good with that one right there. Okay. Let's go this one here. Right here. I'm sure. Well, this is the why. See all this crazy? If you don't know how to pick up, dead. Right? There we go. McNally. All right, watch this one right here. All right, now, all these guys are working on, this is a universal type drill. Okay. The guy with the rubber jacket is pushing the guy back with the white shirt, all right? So the white guy in the white shirt's got to kind of hop back, which he doesn't do a real good job. But you see how he kind of lowers himself and refits? All right. All right, now watch here. Okay, all right, here we go. Here we go. All right, now. So let's say now the guy in the rubber jacket is blocking. But the guy on defense gets lower than him and drives him back. Oh, Jesus, what do I do? What did he do just there? Okay, again, I'm not... The guy's driving you back, so somehow you got to get back underneath him with your hand. What's the only way you can do it? I'm showing you right here until everybody gives me right. I'm showing you right there. Hop. Why didn't you give me that answer? You understand what I'm saying to you? I'm blocking the guy. I'm blocking. Oh. Boom. You hop back. That gets you back so you can. So that's part of a drill. Okay, fellas, we're going to work on the hop drill. All right, you have a guy go forward, and you have the defensive guy play a little. Oh, I can't do it. Boom. He hops. When he hops back, you can reset your center of gravity. You're reloading yourself. All right, you're going this way to block a guy, but you kill. He's killing me. You hop back. Okay, let's say I hop back with both feet. Say that foot went here and this foot went here. Okay, it lowered me. So I would do it. Boom. You would all do it naturally. Trust me if I said, okay, guys pushing on you. All right, pretty soon, about the 10th time, you'd figure it out. All right, so watch what he does. All right. It should be part of a drill. All right. You see how we look? Now, right, okay, now, so right there, he is in the what? What Aaron helped me out with. He is in the scoot where he's going to teeter. He is leaning forward into the block. All right, if you scooted to get in front of a guy, that's what it would look like before you hit him. Is anybody confused? We're good? Just drills now, okay? Now the other guy's going to reload himself, but he didn't really hop back. I mean, I think he might have a little, yeah, he did. And when you hop back, you want to just reload one hand at a time, not both hands. Take one hand at a time to refit. Okay? You see that leverage right there? Do you see that? That, whatever that is right there is what you're looking for. But now he's got no choice but to lift him. He's broken his arms down. He can't push him. He might be able to torque him. Okay? How are you going to attack force coming at you? It would be a drill you do every day. Not necessarily that drill, but some drill every day where the players can feel, oh, it's heavy force, lift. I can play long on him. He's going away from me. I can torque him. All right, we're good there? All right, I got to go to something else here right now. Watch this one here. Now this is, I think, like 30 years old. This is a Senior Bowl, like in 1984 or something. I don't know. But anyway, and don't worry about the tech. See the left guard step forward, or the left tackle, and he's kind of all out of whack, and he's getting the out of him. But watch right. What does he do right there? Boom. You see it? So this is old drill. This isn't even a drill. This is what he did. See it? We're good? So you practice this. All right, here we go. All right, now all this guy's doing here, don't worry about the words. This guy right here, okay, maybe he's working to his left and he feels somebody on his right shoulder, so he does that to him. You with me? He's helping his buddy. I mean, I'm the center and I'm working over here and I feel somebody kind of, boom, all right? Oh, he played long, right? All right, now this next drill, now he's doing something. Now he's looking at a linebacker, and the linebacker scrapes. So what's he going to do to the next guy? He's going to hammer him, right? You understand what I'm saying to you now? He's doing 3 or 4 different things here. He's practicing a hand check. Now he's practicing a hammer. What do you notice about the hammer? The linebacker scrapes. What do you notice? He turns the shoulders, but not the hips very much, right? You with me now? He's pushing on the next guy because the linebacker scraped. Now this time, why do you think he's coming back? Because the linebacker, now he's coming back, and now he's doing the same thing, but the linebacker stayed out there, so now he just keeps driving the guy. So that is kind of the finish of the hammer. But he's just practicing a number of different things for these kids to be able to do them. You know, he might say, okay, maybe he calls that a poke. Okay, maybe he calls that a hammer. Maybe he calls this a plow. Okay, this one here, he plows the guy, blah, blah, blah. That's the two-handed reed, Eric. I mean, Aaron. All right, okay. All right, watch this one here. All right, now all they're practicing now is, okay, the center maybe worked left, maybe the shade hits him on the shoulder, so he's doing like a shoulder chip, all right? Then he practices it again. You understand what I mean? They're just practicing a technique, but you'll notice all the thing is the shoulders are pretty square. All right. All righty, here we go. All right, now let's watch. All right, watch this. Okay, here we go. Watch the left tackle, okay? The ball's going to the right, okay? Now, what do you think this left tackle did wrong? So I'm saying, even if you weren't even with me tonight, you could probably figure this out. And these are pro football players, right? All right. I mean, so he's in a left-handed stance. He's in a two-point stance. It's fine. All right, this guy's going this way. I can't, the ball's going over here. I can't just step like this. I got to do something like this, right? I got, whether I go here, here, whether I go here, here, whether I go, you have to lose ground to get in front of the guy, right? This is happening to your guys. You know it is, right? So the bottom line is that left tackle, he's probably got his left foot back a little bit. Maybe he needs to parallel up. He better take this right foot and move it back, right? And then he better take his left foot and move it back, or he better take his right foot, then maybe his left foot comes back a little bit. But you can't step at the guy. You got to lose ground, right? We're seeing it, right? We get it? Impossible, right? Not good, right? Dumb. Then that's a pro team, though, right? You can't do that. What the fuck? All right, here we go. I'll watch this one right here. This will blow your mind. Big steps, not good. All right, watch this. Watch the right guard. But what I'm saying to you, even if, now from what I've said to you guys right here, I mean, he just stepped forward, he lunged forward, he didn't open up his right foot, he didn't root his feet, he didn't arch his back, he didn't keep his head out, he didn't have his hands in front of him, right? You with me? Watch the right tackle, and he's an outstanding player. All right, so what do you know about that right tackle? He takes a little step with his right. What about the left foot? Right there, he took a step too big, right? Watch, see the left tackle? He didn't have his feet behind him, underneath him, rooted, whatever you want to call that. Don't do this. Watch this. Watch the right guard. Okay? So right now, after you heard our lecture tonight, and that right guard is the right guard and the tight end. See the right guard? It's an unbalanced line to the left. See, they got two big tackles to the left. But anyway, the right guard is working with 87, all right? So knowing what you know, what we talked about tonight, what would you say that right guard is doing wrong? He's taking real what kind of steps? Big, okay? He's got, look, how about his hands and his arms? Okay. How about his forward momentum? He's going forward into the line of scrimmage. Not what we just learned the last 4 hours. Not good, right? You can figure that out now, right? But see, what happens is, if you don't know about rooting and arching your back and your hands in front and having your head back and arched, you would say, well, he missed him. My guy sucks. That's what coaches say. My guy's no good. He sucks. He's instead of correcting him, right? Left tackle, who's a great player, Peters. I actually coached him here. All right, now he gets it done, but you see that big left foot step? Not good. But he's an animal. All right, right tackle. Watch your right tackle. Is that good? Big step, right? He could have just kind of shuffled over there, right? Rooted over there, scooted over there, whatever he wants to call it, right? All right, what if he doesn't have any help by the right guard? All right, I'm going to see how smart you guys are. So let's say he doesn't think this guard's coming because this guard's going fine. This guard should help him, right? But this tackle right here is going to block this guy, but the ball's going up the middle. So what should he do? What we talked about a couple of plays ago. Don't go anywhere. Don't fucking go anywhere, right? That right tackle is going to block that guy, that right tackle. So here it is. So the ball's going up the middle. He's got to block this guy. Watch what he does. He goes like, he steps like here, he steps like here. All he has to do is, well, I'll just go sideways. Throw him. Maybe I'll look at him. Boom, 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 boom. But he turns like this and steps, right? Because he's got what kind of leverage on him? Outside leverage, right? He's got what kind of leverage on him? Inside. Keep your leverage. Keep your leverage. Match him. Match his leverage. Okay, you with me now? We're good. You got it. You get it? You got it? Like that commercial? but he takes big steps. Watch the right guard, big steps. Because, and again, they got a good coach. I mean, they had a good offense this year, a couple years ago. The coach told them, fire out, come off the ball, big steps. Not good. Right guard again. Watch the right guard. Right tackle's pretty good. Tight ends got little steps, right? No big steps, right? All right, let's go to play 28. All right, I call this splashing, all right? Like, okay, what's the center, all right? So he's got a play that's kind of going up the, all right, now the center doesn't have anything, the center's got 2-3 techniques, right? The ball's going up the middle, all right? All right, so the running back's going up here. Now, normally 2-3 techniques means all kinds of shit's going to happen, maybe a blitz or something like that. Watch what the center does. He starts piercing right now up to the backer, 100 miles an hour. Watch what happens to him. Okay? Whatever he's doing ain't good. I'm okay with going forward, but how do you think I should go forward? I probably should go forward like this. All right? Or, like I said, maybe have one high, strong leg, you know, but whatever he's doing, he's not under control. His feet are crossing. Remember like remember the linebacker, how we saw the guys go to the linebackers? We saw the guy go to the linebacker was going like this. This guy's just crossing his feet. Watch the guard. All right? Watch the right guard. He's going to get 52. Watch how 96 bores on him. All right? You with me now? So the bottom line is, what is it that right guard doing with his right hand? He's not playing long, right? All right? He doesn't have to pierce right away. That right guard, he could just kind of move laterally, right? I'm the right guard. Okay, I'm here. Okay, I could kind of... I don't have to just blow up field. I can make up the ground laterally, get in front of my guy. Whatever it is, it's not working, right? Because when he crosses over like that, let's go back to this guy right here. Oh, now here's what I'm going to do. Now I'm going to blow your mind. All right? Watch what I'm going to show you now here, okay? All righty here. All right, I want you to tell me what happened now here. General run issues, all right? Okay, here we go. Right guard. I'm sorry, left guard. My error. Left guard. What did the defensive guy do to him? The left guard. He hit him in the chest, right? That left guard got hit in the chest. Are you with me? Because he's winding up. His hands aren't coming like right now, right? All right? Well, he's got splashed. That's the word I use. Okay? Let's go to the next play. All right? The center now is going to his right. He's playing something rather than something. The center's playing short. He's not playing long, right? The left guard gets hit in the chest. All right? What? It's like you're in a swimming pool and somebody splashes water on you and that does you. Right guard. Bengals. Look at it. What's going to happen to that right guard? Chest with the other guy's helmet. I will guarantee you, every one of you guys, I'm going to guarantee you, and I'm mad at you like that, your guys do this, you do this, they're late with their hands, instead of coming, oh, watch my hands. I mean, maybe I'm going down inside and my hands are tight, or maybe I got to shove a guy. If you do this, somebody coached you to reload those hands. Because the defensive guy is going to put his hands on your chest. How fast can you get your hands like, boom, whatever that is, okay? You don't have to stick them out long right away, but I mean, boom, boom. Don't let the guy hit you in the chest. Protect your chest. A boxer, like this, right there. They're always like that. Left guard. Look at the left guard. Look at him. That can work so good, he ran right by the guy. Watch the left guard again here. Same guy. Oh! Oh! And this is a pass. So if you guys are telling me, and I'm not, that the officials are going to call when you put our hands inside, protect yourself holding, we'll just say like this, watch this. How about that? That guy's a great player anyway on offense, but left guard. Oh, look at the left guard. He got hit in the chest too. Watch. Who looks like the offensive blocker? 97. His feet hardly go anywhere. Look at that leverage. Right there. All right, left guard. All right. Oh. The coach told him to fire out. It don't work. Left tackle. All right, now, so he's stepping forward or he's doing something, right? Whatever he's doing, right? But he didn't root his feet. Does that make sense to you? So even if you're not perfect at it, he kind of dropped and kind of went at, I mean, it's not like he's on a double team and the outside guy coming down to chip off with a high. That's his guy, right? So all of a sudden, it don't work. Because he wasn't rooted, right? He didn't, you know, whatever. All right, one more and we'll be done. Left guard. He took a drop step, and he stepped forward. The guy grabbed him, threw him on the ground. Okay, fellas, so I guess in review, that if one thing, if you could just keep this in mind when you're doing it, keep the head out. So if all I want to do is I want to play long, I want to throw my hips forward, and again, I should finish with this. Now you'll really figure this. This thing right here would really help us out here. Here's this guy now, okay? Now he is doing a lot of torquing, throwing. Now who's the bigger guy? The other guy, right? Absolutely. Look at his feet. I mean, his knees are bowed out, right? He's circular force. Watch him torque the guy right there. Of course, he's holding him, but... Oh, here we go. So... that guy's probably 100 pounds heavier than him. What did our guy do? He lifted him. Circular force. Holding, but you know, same type of premise. Use their momentum, right? Look at that. Oh, look, where's his feet? He's rooted, right? Okay, boys, we're done. Party's over.